Did you have any major adjustments moving back home after being on your own?
I think one of the major adjustments that I had was dealing with my parents trying to control me a little bit more than I was used to in college. I know sometimes they're like, oh, here's your curfew, and I was like, I usually don't have a curfew in college. But just letting them know the boundaries that you are an independent adult, but also you need to respect them. But also I would have the advice to connect with your parents again and show them that you really are grateful for everything that they've given you over the past semester, and just hang out with them, but respect them and have those boundaries.
I agree with Rachel. I also think that a huge adjustment for people is that it's really hard to turn off from school. You constantly stay on or just worrying about all of these different things that you have to do. So just flip that switch off and be present and be with all of your high school friends and your parents as well.
What is your biggest piece of winter advice?
I would say invest in a really good pair of shoes and a really good jacket. You could even ask your parents for an early Christmas present. I know that one of the really important things is, even though it's really cold outside and you want to be layered up for that, to think of clothing that you can wear in the classroom in case the heat's cranked up really high and you don't want to be sweating in your big puffy jacket and 4 sweaters. So just think of things that you can take off in the classroom, but also put right back on once you're out of class.
Along with Rachel, something really important to do over winter break is to rest up and find out exactly what you want to be doing in the spring semester so that you have that motivation, because come the springtime, it's really hard to wake up on a cold winter morning and just know that Snowmageddon or Snow Week will absolutely come. And you also have Derby Festival to be excited about. So find out exactly what you're doing, maybe find like an internship to set up, and just get motivated and excited about your professional career. Now that you've had time to adjust to school and your schedule in the fall semester, it's now time for you to get involved in a recognized student organization or Greek life. So really put yourself out there and make a lot of new friends this semester.
I would add on to that by saying make sure you're realistic with how you use your time. I know sometimes it can be really easy to overcommit yourself, but since you have had that one semester to see how you deal with your schoolwork, your friends, and things that you want to get involved in, it's really important to look at your semester and say that this is something that I can do and this is something that isn't as big of a priority for me.